All right, we took another trade. We lost. We had a good trade. I'm not really upset with the loss. Just took it and then hopped off the charts. Like good discipline, good patience. Very patient today. Right, we waited through this big sell off here. But basically, what happened is market open ended up shitting the bed. Okay, and we ended up taking. I think this is. Give me a second because I'm pretty sure this is previous week's low. Right. Yeah, we took previous week's low. So from there, I'm like, that was okay. So I was obviously looking. I wanted to see if we can get the continuation model set up towards previous week's low, but never ended up retracing into a 5 minute. So I couldn't even scale down to the 1 minute, right? But overall, good patience. I wasn't really getting any FOMO off of this. I was just all right, signing off. Okay. Once we took previous day's low, we had this 15-minute high, and it was also an unfilled 15-minute fair value gap. So I'm like, okay, after taking out previous week's low, I'm expecting probably a rebalance to this. And then I dropped to the 1 minute. I do see that we have. I was going to take this, okay? I was just keeping this in mind. I was going to take this 1 minute inverse. And it would have been like this, okay? Would have been stop loss, would have taken it here, stop loss there, and take profit right here. Like, what is. Give me a sec, because this is a little bit fucked. So this, it would have still been a losing trade because I wouldn't have gone break even. There is no. There is no actually maybe I would have gone break even here, right? It could have been a break even trade. The reason I didn't take this is because once we inversed it right here, let's just keep this in mind. So we inversed it right here. Okay. At that time, we were inside of we were just entering this 3 minute bearish fair value gap. So I'm like, okay, so now since we're inside of this, I do need to see it inverse it for me to be able to take this trade. Once we inverse it, it's a little bit too high. I wait for it to rebalance itself. I take it right. I actually get a really good fill. I take it right here. Same target. It's just the unfilled 15 minute and my stop loss. The body low right here. No, it wasn't like that. It was like that. And that was the trade. I'll go to the 1 minute. You guys can see. So in the 1 minute area, it doesn't look like there's much that I was taking it off of. I guess you could say on the 1 minute, I'm taking it off of this fair value gap. But no, I was just waiting for it to rebalance itself on the 3 minute to get a better fill and better entry. And it just ended up Drake candling me out right the second I entered, which is like a little annoying, right? What was I gonna say? But I'm not really mad about this. This is just a good overall mechanical model after we sweep previous or some sort of significant low or high, or we tap into a significant PD array. Like I'm expecting it to rebalance, and this is what the mech model is, right? You could see. I mean, I've only taken 10 trades, but regardless, like it does work. So if I can keep taking these trades, then I'll be set for the rest of my life. I'll literally be set for the rest of my life. So that's just how I'm doing this day. A good losing day. Proud of it. Decent week, right? I'm 2 red weeks back to back, but that's not really how I'm seeing it. I'm just seeing it as like my psychology improving. I don't really care about the red or green, but other than that, that's the trade recap. Decent day, right? Like this is a really good trade. I mean, I'm not really sure why it didn't play out. I genuinely don't know. Like, yes, right. We're obviously sold off. Like, there's a lot of selling pressure in the markets. Correct, right? I knew this, right? But this is still why the mech model is so good, because like even when market conditions are like this, like super bearish, order flow is obviously just fucking bearish. But in order to keep moving down, we need to rebalance. So that's why I took this. That's the whole motive here. Just rebalancing. I'm not even trying to, like, it would be a different story if I was trying to catch this reversal to the highs. That's stupid because order flow is bearish. That's why I'm only targeting the unfilled imbalance that I'm expecting it to rebalance to, right? So overall, I'm pretty content with this day. When I watch back on this video, I can be fine with knowing that this day was a good day. Yeah, did I do anything wrong? I'm trying to think, because like with the mechanical model, you always have to be looking at all the different time frames to see all the fair value gaps that it could potentially cause to make another manipulation leg. So in this case, I was on the 1 minute, and I'm like, oh, it looks like a good trend. I went to the 3 minute, right, and I realized, okay, we're nowhere inside of this. So we could easily, if it wanted to, come back down and sweep the lows again and then get the setup. But once we inverse it, I'm like, okay, now there's no need for an extra manipulation leg. I'm just going to take it right here. This is what it's about. and has a great win rate, so I'm okay with this loss in the future. To keep taking these trades, I'll be successful. It has over a 70% win rate. So I'm going to go enjoy my weekend. I do not have school on Monday. You know what that means? I will probably be live trading on YouTube on Monday. Probably going to start at 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, join that up. It'll be interesting. I love when I have no school and I can trade. Oh my God, it's the best feeling. Just like I can sit at my desk and I don't have to be running to the bathroom, all this shit. It's amazing. So regardless of if I lose or win on Monday, I'm just happy that I have the day to trade and really work on improving my psychology. I'll show you guys. I hope this is the right one. All right, so this is it. Minus $440 on the day. The account's sitting at 1,100. This eval. All right, this is what it's looking like. So it is a losing week for me because this is just an eval, but I did load those other two or whatever. Just stupid shit. But honestly, dude, I'm fine. We're getting better. Psychology's getting better. Everything's getting better. So it's something to be happy about. I'm gonna just come into next week with a better mindset. And Sunday, what I like to do on Sundays is I'm gonna put you guys on some game now because this is low key super valid. But on Sundays, pretty much, I go to the sauna and steam room at my gym, and this is the night before Monday, which is what I like to do, just reset my mind for the new trading week. And I'm sitting in the sauna and steam room, and no one's there. This is Sunday night, 6 p.m., 7 p.m. around then, and I'm manifesting, bro. I'm just sitting in the sauna and the steam room. I'm going back and forth, taking deep breaths, trying to meditate, trying to manifest, trying to just pray, just a full 45 minutes of a combination of manifesting, praying, and meditating. And those three for 45 minutes in the sauna and in the steam room, it's just brings you into the new trading week with a great mindset. So that's what I definitely recommend. If you have access to that type of stuff, I definitely recommend it. I'm very blessed, so I have access to it. But that's pretty much it. Probably gonna do live backtesting tomorrow. Of course, live trading on Monday. I have a 3-day weekend. I know most people don't even have school, so So if you're one of those people that doesn't have to go to school or whatever, graduated, remember to be grateful for that, bro. Because I don't know, maybe you like school or not, but if you didn't like school, you can be grateful for that. That's something to be grateful for. I'm not saying I have nothing to be grateful for. I'm just saying, if you're struggling to find things to be grateful for, that's one of them. If you're not in school, be grateful for that. So I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.